kids, they want me to play, but I can't. I'll tell you a secret. Sometimes I get a little quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Two Peas in a Podcast radio show, conspiracy time feeder, fireside chat. It's Maddie and JoJo. I'm sorry. Go ahead, JoJo.
Hello, world.
Oh man, what a mess. Why do we do these podcasts on Friday?
I was going to say it's a Friday. That's okay. That's okay. It's a Friday.
Freaking Dean.
Dean
Dean is a menace. So last night we're playing golf, and I'm actually we call it the teal mafia because they don't call it the ladies tees. It's the teal tees.
Oh.
But we're like, dude, it's super fun. So we go and play them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're playing the ladies tees.
Okay. All right. That's where.
Yeah. Well, I shot 2 under.
Oh, of course. I mean, I hope so.
I should, wouldn't you? But like Dean makes eagle on 2, and he's just gloating. I was like, "Boy, I didn't know he was such a gloater."
Oh.
What? Who likes a gloater?
Dang it, Dean.
And then now I start beating him. Right? We're like, he goes 2 up, I go 2 up. He goes 2 up, I go 2 up, and we're going back and forth, back and forth. And then I have a putt to kind of get in the lead for the first time, and he's like jingling change and making fart noises in my backswing and stuff. I'm like, man, I can't believe you. Like, where's your honor, dude?
Oh my gosh.
Dishonorable discharge.
Yeah. I think the honor goes away once you hit the course.
No, not at all. Absolutely not. Golf is a sport based completely on honor. You know, we've caught him cheating before. Twice.
Oh.
We won't live it down. I mean, there were slight discrepancies, but it's not like anything that's happened. I think I cheated once when I was like 8 or 12 or something, and I was like a little old. I was like 12. I think I moved my ball or something, like to a better lie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I double bogeyed all the way home. I was just like, you can't. I was like, forget that. Doesn't work. That's not what golf is about. It just is what it is.
Yep.
But I mean, that's a bit rude. Jingling change in the backswing and going out of his way after he just gloated for an hour about his eagle on 2.
Oh my gosh.
This is the kind of drama that you'll get sucked into here at Emma Street Golf Course.
I can only imagine.
Shameless plug.
Yep.
All right, well, that was not conspiracy at all. All right, what do we got today, JoJo? Come on.
All right. Well, I mean, you know how excited I am to talk about this. Let's give it up to the Anons. The White House posted a Q drop. Let's talk about it.
Well, they're goofing on it. They're just like, here's a Q drop so that we can placate you for a little longer.
No, okay.
I'm just saying.
Just when we thought that the super secret, top secret plan of arresting the deep state by not arresting the deep state and draining the swamp by re-electing the swamp was maybe not going according to the plan that we trust, the administration flooded our social media timelines with very not subtle Q drops to remind us that the super secret, top secret plan that's been in place for nearly a decade is in fact going according to plan.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you what the street crowd is telling me.
Well, you tell the street crowd to keep your doom and gloom to yourself. Ain't nobody raining on this parade. Woo woo!
We got to look at both sides. Why not? But go ahead. All right, that was the negative side. So let's hear the other side.
Okay, I'm sorry. How many coincidences till it's mathematically impossible? The people in the Anon world are not stupid people. We're some of the best, most intricate investigators out there. So I'm
pretty stupid.
So Whatever. So you're telling me that they're just like, oh, let's play around with these stupid people. They know we're not stupid. They know we're not stupid. Come on. You got to give yourself more credit than that. Everybody.
No, it is a big deal. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't hit me harder when you were showing me that. And I was just like, what does it mean? What does it mean?
Oh,
But
killed you.
but well, but they're also attaching this other like another Q drop. Excuse me. Another what are they? A Delta or something. But
Well,
I couldn't find where they'd shown the other one. So I don't know. Did they post two or is it just the one?
oh, they've posted multiple. So the
Oh, they did. Okay.
okay, so the same day as you had the White House post Q Drop 47, which states America will be the world's leader in quantum technologies, make America great again. Then on the same day, you had the Department of War, and they posted where we go one, we go quantum. Okay.
All right.
So
Which is a big Q, I guess.
and then there was another one. You had Bobby, what is it, Levy, posted
Oh
activate
God.
posted
Hey, Bobby. No.
posted activation word Ronald McDonald.
Oh, okay, that one I saw. Okay,
Right.
yeah, what was that?
Well, and then the White House posted the Q post along with him posting the activation word. And then there's a video which I will overlay here.
Put on notice, if you fuck around with us, if you do something bad to us, we are going to do things to you that have never been done before.
The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. 2024 is our final battle. They stole our jobs and they plundered our wealth. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots.
The activation word, Ronald McDonald.
We will drive out the globalists.
All patriots go.
We will cast out the communists. America will start winning again. Winning like never before. We will bring back our jobs. We will bring back our borders. And we will bring back our dreams.
Nowhere in this video, this voice comes in, kind of cuts into the video. You see this Q drop. You see a Q come on screen, and it says activation word Ronald McDonald. Go time. I will put
Interesting reference.
so it's just all of it.
What was that last way? It's go time. What and then what did you say?
It's go time. Activation word Ronald McDonald. It's go time. All in the same day. You can't tell me any of that's just plain conspiracy theory talk.
Well, there's nothing wrong with conspiracy theory talk, but that's pretty wacky, isn't it?
Right?
I mean, interesting reference, Ronald McDonald.
Exactly.
He keeps up with the McDonald's thing.
He does. Exactly.
I was guilty of that. I went back to McDonald's for a while there. I had a McDonald's trip there for a second.
I think
oof.
it's hard not to, we grew up with that crap, but honestly, I don't think it's bad anymore. I think that that's all been changed. I truthfully do. I feel like that's all been changed. Now, back when we were little, I don't know what we were eating.
Gosh, I don't know. I wouldn't trust it.
I don't know. I've stayed.
Yeah, I'm not eating there anymore. But see, just talking about it, I'm like, man, I could go. I don't know what they're putting in that stuff. It's like crack.
Ew, I know.
I'm like, if I think of 2 cheeseburgers, I'm like, man, I'd throw in a fillet of fish. What the hell are we talking about right now?
Oh shoot!
You're right though. It's just because I'm like programmed. When I was like that, used to be I used to drag my parents to McDonald's all the time. All right, well, sorry, I didn't mean to. I digress. Yeah, well, I don't know the Washington posting Q posts. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I was just listening to financial news there with the Santa surfing, and
Well, real quick before you hop into that, I'm giving it up to the Anons. Anons, enjoy this moment. That was a nod to us. Regardless of what you're hearing from everybody else, that was a nod to us. Believe it. Believe it in your souls. You know it's true. All right, continue. Sorry. Had to give a
oh
shout
no,
out.
that's fine. No,
Oh,
yeah,
it's true. Yeah. Anyway.
yeah. Right, sure. I mean, that's a big one.
Yeah. So anyway, financial and Santa Surfer. What were you saying?
I don't know. It's a little over my head to try to like put it all together. But again with the quantum thing, well, a couple of things with the quantum is just like when they mention quantum, I just like I think of these data centers,
Okay.
but then I also think of XRP, Ripple.
Right. Right.
So
Here's
uh, what's the story?
here's
But I mean, can we not have one without the other? I mean, what's that?
well, here's what I'm thinking. So we were always told, the quantum leap, we're going to do it. And what happens when all of that comes into effect is that blockchain we've always been talking about, where yes, our coin is blockchained. The elections are going to be blockchained. Everything's going to be blockchained in the future. And that's how we're going to prove that the elections were fraud. That's going to, I think, take down Bitcoin. I think that's the start of all of that part rolling. So,
The transparency of everything,
yes, yes,
because everything can be um basically audited or pinpointed,
exactly. So I think that's our
which
future.
which I think they obviously do right now. It's just in the wrong people's hands,
Exactly. Exactly.
and then but you have to take them out of the equation.
Mm-hmm. Or flip the script
uh,
on them, take it from them, or flip the script, or start in.
Brian Levi, oy.
Yeah.
the Brian Levi's of the world.
Oh my gosh. Well,
um well, I was going to talk for just a second more longer about those data centers.
oh,
What's going on there? Because some people are like, hey, those are the redemption centers. Some people are like, the redemption center that you go to trade your money in or whatever,
mm-hmm.
for the RV, if that even is a thing. Or they're detention camps,
Right.
or for who? Us, them, somebody else, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've heard that they are what they are, and they're sucking up all the water, and they're screwing up, and there's like a constant hum, and they're driving people crazy if you live around it.
Mm-hmm.
That they'll stick them in residential neighborhoods. We've already seen that. I think that was in Texas. I saw that they
Yeah.
like snuck it into a residential neighborhood, and let's see, or no, maybe it was overseas, but regardless, I mean, same thing. Um, I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, real quick?
See, that's a hard one because I don't, I don't know.
Mass surveillance centers.
I mean,
Or it could be the med bed centers. I've heard that too.
right.
It's all over the place. Who knows?
I'm to the point where we need an anon. We need one of our investigators to go into one of these and just check it out and see what's actually in there.
Did you see the sign that said, "Don't grow bamboo around the data centers"? God, I just brain farted right there
Yeah.
on air. Yeah. It said, "Don't grow bamboo around." I'm like, oh,
It,
so grow bamboo then.
right. Definitely do that then.
So bamboo. How do we get bamboo seeds?
Okay, so I'm glad you actually brought this up because I've been thinking about something. So around my area, it,
Uh-oh.
they
Now we're
are
definitely getting kicked off the air.
well, around my area, I've noticed that they have come up with it. Okay, with with our economy the way it is right now.
Sure.
I don't know how these cities and towns are doing it, but like
Mm,
both towns over are both installing a brand new state of the art jail.
block.
Jail.
Oh, jail.
Now,
Well, jail is big business. Or maybe there's something else going on.
see, My brain, what I'm thinking, and again, this is my hopium, I get it. It could look another way, but what I'm thinking is that if these are actually going up, then when the arrests start, which I think they've already been, I think the bigwig people controlled have already been taken out, which is why we see people that look different. But we have to think about this. This evil goes to local level. So if we really
Right,
want
right, right.
to remove all the evil, we got to do it in a local level too. Are these new jails going up because we're about to see at the local level a lot of shit go down?
Well, you're right. That is a lot of hopium.
It's a lot.
Uh,
It could go both ways, or are they
but I mean,
about to
it
lock
certainly.
people
I
up?
mean, no. If it was gonna, if those things were gonna happen like we want to happen, then yes, that would make sense, and this would be some sort of, I guess, proof
Or it's
that it's moving in that direction. But it's so ambiguous because it certainly could just be the fact that, um, crime is a big industry.
I was going to say, or we can look at the dark side of it and be like, okay, they're putting these up so that when they arrest us all,
Yeah, for
got room.
antiseptic,
They've
for
got
anti
room.
for this
Yeah,
very channel.
right. Well, nah. We don't show
Uh,
our faces anymore. Just don't, on our new channel, just don't upload the ones with our faces and nobody will ever know.
oh yeah, well they won't know now.
Well,
Now they'll have no idea what to do.
I'll edit that part out. Dang it. I always put my foot in my mouth.
Oh man, we can't edit. What are you saying?
I know.
We just leave it in. All right, okay. Palm Beach Pete, this is fun. I don't know if it's fun or not. This is a wild ride.
It
You
is
guys,
wild.
you ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, so two channels you'll have to go to on YouTube. One is called. Let me go over there. Hold on. One is called. Whoops. Matan, Matan.
Okay.
It's actually Matan Evan. So that's the channel. You can also go to Matan Show Clips. I've subscribed to both just to keep abreast of this strange story. And then there's another guy, Nikki Gordo. Now I don't know any of these. I know Matan actually. I don't. I mean, I've seen him before. Nikki Gordo, I haven't seen so much. They're just podcaster influencer types, right?
Yeah.
But the Nikki Gordo guy, I mean, I think it's pretty clear he took the $7,000 check
Mm-hmm.
/ checks. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Yep.
so that's who Palm Beach Pete first went on with, and so those are the two people: the Nikki Gordo show and Matan Evan. And I think the Nikki Gordo show. I think that dude is, I go and see for yourself, because at first it was like they're really like just giving this dude, they're putting the screws to him, in other words. And then it all kind of changed, and then they're basically placating him. So then they did like a lie detector test on that same show, Nikki Gordo show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was totally. I'm talking about Palm Beach Pete. Now, so they get this guy that comes in, and this dude's like the real deal. Like he's, he's done this before. He worked for the police department. He's a huge guy, and Palm Beach Pete's Jeffrey Epstein. Palm Beach Pete is just looking at this dude like, oh man.
Good morning, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete from Palm Beach, Florida. I'm so not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just me being me. I'm Peter from Palm Beach. Have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a very bad person, what he did, obviously, and he is dead. And I'm alive. Good morning, everybody. Palm Beach Pete. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I'm not that really bad guy, Jeffrey Epstein.
You're not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
Have you and Jeffrey Epstein ever been in contact?
Never.
That's a little bit deceptive there.
Okay, I get it. Are you a fan of pizza?
I love pizza. Maybe some spicy honey, too.
Is that code word?
What was the question? What was the question?
Are you a fan of pizza?
What was the answer?
Yes.
Yes, he loves pizza.
Okay, nice. Have you ever had a flight with the Clintons in the 90s?
Never.
No, his breathing is going towards a lie.
Okay. Have you ever been to a Epstein party?
I was at a party and he was at that party.
So the answer is yes?
The answer was yes. I was in a room and he was in the same room.
Have you got any facial surgeries?
Never.
So no surgeries done?
Correct.
So I don't know how, but then from every subsequent show since that, on that Nikki Gordo show, it looks very, very scripted.
But you said earlier,
yes.
Live longer, pay taxes. Where do you want to put those taxes to?
Another one is free tennis lessons.
That's nice.
And more pickleball courts, more tennis courts, and more padel courts being built on the island.
Okay, cool. And would you say...
On the island.
I can't believe this dude's doing shows now.
Right.
It reminded me of the movie Casino.
Yes.
Where not Joe Pesci, but the other guy, Robert De Niro, decided to go on TV. You know, even though he got busted being a big time gangster, he decided to go on TV and be, you know, a character on TV now with his talk show.
Mm.
That's what it reminded me of. I was just like, this guy's just switching gears. So I guess the biggest question is on all of this, before you go even further into this, is like, is this Epstein? Is this a body double? Is this just like an uncontrolled clone, like wandering about the countryside?
What if Jeffrey Epstein never actually died? There's a man going viral right now called Palm Beach Pete. Same neighborhood, same mansion, same private jet, same car, same shirt, same facial lines, same teeth, same speech patterns, even the same stutter.
And some knucklehead films me.
Trading one of the largest frauds.
His name is Peter Simmel, a retired real estate mogul who came out of nowhere with zero online presence. But this is where it gets scary. He's connected to Epstein's relatives on Facebook and attended Syracuse University alongside a confirmed Epstein family member. He admitted to TMZ he lived in New York in 2019, the exact same time as Jeffrey. Said he'd even seen him at parties. He's 71. Epstein would be 73. Do the math. He took a lie detector test to prove he's not Epstein. The results? Inconclusive. And now he's on Jimmy Kimmel. He's got merch. He's got a brand. That's when I knew this is the distraction, a pressure release valve. So the real Jeffrey, if he's out there, can breathe easy while everyone's focused on Pete. Because now, if you ever see someone who looks just like Epstein, you'll say, oh, that's just another Palm Beach Pete. And that is how you fake your own death.
What is it? The guy knows too much. He claims to have been in the, you'll never get this, the Maccabee games in Israel.
Yes.
I've been accused of being an undercover agent for Mossad.
Yeah.
What is your response to these allegations?
You know, since I'm Palm Beach Pete, in 2005, I went to Israel for the first time to play in a Jewish competition called the Maccabee Games, which I'm sure you're aware of. And my first round opponent actually was the head of the Mossad.
Just a joke or you're serious?
Dead serious.
He won a gold medal for tennis, but there's only very, very limited photos of this guy that we've never ever once seen. Although he's got these claims that people did think he was Epstein, but these only happened 3 different occasions. Once when Epstein was busted in New York for something. The next time he was busted in Palm Beach for something, and then this time when now supposedly Jeffrey Epstein's dead, and then all of a sudden somebody filmed this guy driving down the street in his convertible BMW, I might add.
Yes.
So I guess the question I'm laying to all our listeners and you in particular is this the real Jeffrey Epstein? Is this the body double? Is this the clone? Who's doing it? Is it the good guys doing it? Is it the bad guys doing it? Are they forcing Jeffrey Epstein to do this? Or is this like, does the Mossad actually think they can pull this off with enough repetition?
Because you're avoiding all of my questions.
Well, because
if you really weren't Jeff, why would you to answer? Why would there be such an issue with the questions?
Well, it's obvious that I'm not him.
Why is that obvious?
Because he died, and there's an autopsy about him dead.
That's probably the least obvious death that has ever happened in the history of the world. With the most conspiracies.
And I know
about
who
it.
I am, and I have a birth certificate, and we have a DNA test coming out, and we did a lie detector test, and that's just the situation.
But how do we know that this DNA test is not altered with?
We had professionals come in. We used the best DNA
But
technicians
first you
in
took the
laboratory.
professionals to an island where they did horrible things, and then they have to do what you say.
Yeah.
It is bizarre.
You know the video where, yes, he's with that radio guy and they're doing the lie detector test. And you know,
Right. That's the Nick Gordo show. Yeah.
okay, and you know how he'll ask the question and then he'll give his answer. And then when the guy who's seeing the results over there, he's like, nope, his breathing determined that was also a lie. And then the way
He goes deception. He goes that no, there's deception in that,
and then
which is even more. Because sometimes you'll say it's neutral.
and then the way he turned his head and looked at the guy every time he said he was lying. So there was a video when
Right.
Epstein was in this interview, he kept pleading
Right.
the fifth. My lawyer has told me that I am to plead the fifth. And he just kept repeating it over and over. But in that video, he would look exactly like that. So I'm going to do 2 overlays and we'll see what our viewers think, because
Well, yeah, and put my list up of all the things that I like picked off, because there's more, but this is what I got like overnight. So this is within the last 12 hours of me watching.
Yeah.
So the other, yes, exactly, and this is the other thing that leads me to believe that Nick Gordo is shilling for whoever's doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it started getting more and more softball during the interview. Like the questions were way softball, and they were leading him, like leading the witness, basically, like leading him with with answers, like in the question.
Yeah.
Right. And they were giving him an out. And then they were also like getting really relaxed about it towards the end, more and more relaxed, like where they were laughing about stuff. So that like that would obscure any kind of reaction on the test. But originally, when the test first started, he was hitting a lot of deceptions.
Yep.
Which is higher than normal peak. And there was one question in particular that he really peaked on, and that was, oh God, I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, I can't. I guess I didn't write that down. Darn it, I can't. Well, there was, okay, so if you go just watch it, there is, even the guy says there's one particular question that he really peaked on. Like, it really jammed him up. Heartbeat change and breathing change, right? Those are things that you can't, you can't have, especially heartbeat. You have no control over that, right?
And then
go ahead.
Well, and then the whole DNA test thing.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. Hold on a second. So let me go down the list here. So Palm Beach Pete has kids. Where are his kids' photos?
Right.
Why has a kid not come forward and been like, yeah, this is my dad?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay, so that's weird.
Weird. Yep.
And once again, this dude's around kids. That's even creepier.
Mm.
That's just a side note there. Okay, so he claims he has a twin brother. This is incredibly weird, and it was inconclusive when they asked him if it was a identical twin or what's the other one? A not identical twin.
Fraternal. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so that was weird. So again, where's his twin brother? Have him come in at the same time.
Exactly.
That seems easy as hell. If you can do that, then okay, that's a step forward.
Exactly.
Or have him call in, or FaceTime in, or something. I don't know. That could be screwed with, right? But still, like, they could come in with like deep fake or AI deep fake or something. But why isn't that happening?
Yeah,
it just seems. Oh, good.
Well, it's so easy to prove yourself these days, So yeah, Why aren't you? You have all these.
Those,
You could prove yourself right here, right now. And he's just like, no.
those are simple.
Yeah.
Okay. So then they ask him, these you were at an Epstein party,
Mm-hmm.
and he said yes, and so that was yes, and he was in the same room, and that was a yes, and he says, but he claims that he didn't meet him. That might have been a deception. I can't remember. You have to watch the video for that one, but excuse me. So he was in. So they were making a good point. Like, dude, you're in the same room at the same time at the same party, and nobody made a big deal about the fact that you look exactly the same.
Exactly.
And that's like a pass question on, because yes, I was there at the same time because it's me, or I was a body double.
Right.
For whatever reason, I had to be there. Like that was part of my job, curriculum or job spec.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so let's keep going down this list. I mean that's just odd. He didn't pass the lie detector test.
No.
So I mean, he didn't pass that with flying colors. He looked nervous when they said they were going to do it. I think they claimed they sprung it on him, which they certainly could have, because his reactions were like. But at the same time, he's like, "Oh, I don't know. It did see it could have been rehearsed."
Yeah.
He's a bad actor.
Very.
Just the way he acts, like just the things he says are so weird. And who talks like that? Nobody.
I mean,
Oh yes.
It could be as simple as, seriously, and again, this is my hopium talking. It could be as simple as the White House being like, "All right, Epstein, we all know you didn't. We were a part of you not killing yourself, but that's the narrative we're going with. Now you're going to wear a mask, and you're going to be what we call Palm Beach Pete, who comes out of nowhere, and we just make a complete mockery of you and everything Epstein stood for." You know what I mean?
Dude, do you think that's a match? Because that's the one test I want. That's perfect. You brought that up. We're so syncing once again. I'm like that. Let's do the skin test.
Yes.
Let's do the skin test. Although they did swab his mouth, but the nurse's back was to him, so we didn't. And that was totally scripted. So if you go to that episode, that is the most scripted, chilled out BS I've ever seen. It's worth a watch just to see some bad crisis actors.
Yeah, nope.
In my opinion.
We need to go to Florida and we need to pull a Scooby-Doo on him and just rip that mask off and be like, "Who's under that mask?"
Yes, might have
I
gotten
would've gotten
away
away
with
with
it
it,
too.
too,
If it wasn't for these
you
blasted
meddling
kids and their dog.
Then you kids deserve a big thanks.
I want to do a skin snap test. Let
Yeah.
me pull on your skin.
Sure.
Because he reminds me of somebody else. He reminds me of like a Ben Stiller.
Mm-hmm.
Or there was another actor that somebody was mentioning that I can't think of. I should have wrote down. See, I mean, even though this list is long, I still can't get everything right. Yeah, I mean, that was the first thing that came to my mind, or one of the things that came to my mind was like, okay, dude, is this somebody else playing this dude, or are they just making Epstein do it?
Yeah. See, I think that. How brilliant would that be?
They're making him do it. Somebody claimed that in the comments that he on these things. You should go to the comments on these videos. Everybody's up their nuts about it. Like
Yeah.
it's like restoring my faith in humanity. Half of them are bots, probably. Who knows? But it's incredible. But they were claiming that he's just basically pulling his lip down, and he got rid of his lisp, and he's doing like a Woody Allen accent. Basically, that's all he's doing, and it's way over the top and syrupy.
Exactly. Because to me, even if it's not a mask and it's facial reconstruction, you can't play with that Epstein chin. And Palm Beach Pete has the Epstein chin.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
The moles line up, or the dark spots on his face are like I've seen a couple side by sides, and they're like the same.
I don't know. You know that feeling. You just get that feeling when you see somebody, and I think a lot of us anons along the way have felt this way. When you're seeing like even Trump, when we saw one of the first Trumps come on scene, we're like, wait a minute, that doesn't look like the old one. But we've said that with almost everybody now, so it wouldn't surprise me if he's also one of them.
Well, I don't know if he's in the mask. I think it's him. It was giving me
Yeah.
shivers last night. Like I was just like, cause listening to him talk and stuff. Like there's
Mhm.
so many double entendres, Freudian slips, mistakes.
Well, when
I didn't grab it, but I'm gonna go back and grab it. There is a clip where he says, "I'm Jeffrey Epstein." He's saying it like I would take it out of context, but I was like, I'm still gonna grab this.
Well, and here's another thing. Okay, so you have this random dude called Palm Beach Pete who likes to sit on his balcony and talk shit on TikTok. Okay, hold up. Wait a second. And then you have a video of him literally admitting that yes, I went over, I played those games with the Mossad, with the leader of the
Yeah,
Mossad.
yeah, whose name was Muti, by the way. So we can look that up, by the way.
So again, just kind of like the UFC fight where the camera followed him into the paddy wagon, here's another thing I'm seeing. So wait a minute, you just came on and said that you were able to go play a game with the leader of Mossad. What random Palm Beach Pete wannabe Floridian can say that? Can say, yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah, I'm really good at these games. I ran over and I played with the Mossad agent. Yeah, I did. So what? So what?
dude, that totally reminds me of the dentist that I work for, and I built his patio for him. Remember that 1,000-foot square deck patio?
Mm-hmm.
And he played at the Maccabee games.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, dude, is this like IDF training? Is this like it's the SANM again? Remember the SANM? Those are agents that like there's civilians that work for the Mossad.
Okay, so you need to teach me something here. What are those games? What did you call them?
They're called the Maccabee games. They're basically Olympics only for Jews.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I know that's not like Jewish supremacy or anything.
Oh,
Okay.
I never knew that existed. I never. Wow.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. That's
Wow.
what's crazy. Now, here's another thing. He claims his name is Palm Beach Pete. He only says Palm Beach Pete, but once in a great while, you can like weasel out of him that his name is Peter Bart Simel, right? So I looked up Simel. There's only two Simels like in the entire internet.
Uh,
And obviously they're Jewish, right? I mean, this is he claims he's Jewish. It's not like whatever, but
are they twin
that's
brothers?
that's really weird. Okay, now hold on. Before I even go any further, I gotta throw this in. There is a Palm Beach Pete. He's already on YouTube. I subscribe to him.
Jeffrey Epstein is out in a bulletproof armored truck with government plates and is on his way. Then a few years later, after his surgery heals, you get this.
Good morning, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete from Palm Beach, Florida. I'm still not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just me being me. I'm Peter from Palm Beach. Have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a very bad person, what he did, obviously, and he is dead. And I'm alive. I'm not that really bad guy, Jeffrey Epstein. You're not Jeffrey Epstein? I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
Here is the real Palm Beach Pete.
My name's Peter, known as Palm Beach Pete on YouTube and social media. Why that guy would say, I'm Palm Beach Pete, when someone asked him if he was Epstein, I don't know. It just baffles me. If someone came and asked me that same question, I would simply answer no and then keep driving. But I don't want that kind of publicity on my channel. Have you and Jeffrey Epstein ever been in contact? Never.
That's a little bit deceptive there.
Okay, I get it. Are you a fan of pizza? I love pizza. Maybe some spicy honey, too. Is that code word?
What was the question?
Yes.
Yes, he loves pizza.
Okay, nice. Have you ever had a flight with the Clintons in the 90s? Never.
No, his breathing is going towards a lie.
Okay. Have you ever been to an Epstein party? I was at a party and he was at that party.
So the answer is yes?
The answer was yes. I was in a room and he was in the same room. Have you got any facial surgeries? Never. No surgeries done? Correct.
That actually came out as a lie.
Original Palm Beach Pete. He's got a footprint. Now, this is like a big point that I was going to bring up. This Palm Beach Pete, Jeffrey Epstein guy, he has no social media footprint except for these photos that he's shown on this shill show that seems to be real, the Nick Gordo show, which seems to be really scripted.
Okay. And here's kind of another twist I just thought about. We're an average human being, right? Let's put ourselves into an average human being's body right now. And if you looked identical to Jeffrey Epstein, I'd be finding the first plastic surgeon to be like, "Help me fix this fast before the world kills me."
I would comb my hair different.
I would do something. I wouldn't come out on TikTok and be like, "Absolutely not. I am not Jeffrey Epstein, but thank you for asking. I'm going to talk like him. I'm going to look like him. I'm going to everything about him is."
There's all kinds of videos floating around of him with broads and stuff on yachts now.
See, and why would you want to do that? I mean, knowing what we know.
He already pre-film it.
And who's filming it all? Exactly. Again, we go back to that. Who's filming all of this?
Is this like a pre-film so that they can like put this all out like after the fact?
Oh, are we watching a movie? Is that what you just asked?
Hmm. Okay.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah!
All right. Well,
me.
planted pics and videos is that is something that is totally up their alley. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Oh, I love.
Yeah. Well,
love this
yeah.
talk, besties. This is awesome.
Okay, so here's the deal, though.
Okay.
Here's the deal, though. No,
whoops.
He's won a gold medal in the Maccabees. I've got to be able to look that up. He surfaces whenever Epstein's in the news. Okay, so that could be planted and could be pre-planted as an out, right? Again, this could be body double. He was his answers for most of the stuff that he's being asked are extremely vague. It's just, no, I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete. I'm Palm Beach Pete. It's just like a constant level of repetition. We know that that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
He is driving down the street in his BMW convertible. I mean, how convenient, you know, right? And somebody films him, and then who's filming him? And then here's the crazy story he claims. He went home, and all of a sudden his phone is blowing up, right? Like, who's calling him?
Right.
Right? Who's calling? Like, you know, this doesn't happen to any other normal person, right? And then somehow we haven't never heard of this dude who looks like the most notorious villain in the world all these years and decades, right? He's only like surfaced like a couple times with these like maybe photos that are real or planted or fake or whatever that we can't prove, but no one else has ever brought this to anybody's attention. Meanwhile, he's making millions of dollars, he claims, in the real estate industry and the fashion industry, which ironically overlays somehow in the same sort of circles as the real Jeffrey Epstein, right? And when you hear him talk about those particular subjects, that I swear the Jeffrey Epstein kicks in. Now, whether it's a double or not, it doesn't matter, because he would be very articulate in those, particular subjects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which leads me to another point, because sometimes the Matan guy, now Matan Evans, the other guy that's on YouTube, he gives him a fucking hard time, right? He won't let it. I don't think that if it's scripted, it's pretty well done. It's strange. It's almost like theater, like art, like it's bizarre. You have to go watch it yourself. Matan Evans on YouTube. But he gets mad, and so does so does Palm Beach Pete. You can just see it for a few seconds, like, and when he does get mad, I'm like, dude, guys, Jeffrey. That's Jeffrey Epstein. It was freaking me out. It was freaking me out all night. Like, and remember, guys, Joe, I've only been on this for like less than 24 hours, I think.
Okay, so I asked Grok, Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
All right. So I said, Palm Beach Pete claims he played in the McAfee games. Show me proof, please. Yes, Palm Beach Pete, real name Peter Simel, has a documented history as a competitive tennis player who participated in the Maccabee Games, often called the Jewish Olympics. Double gold medal winner. Multiple sources
Right.
confirm that Peter Simel won 2 gold medals in tennis. He served as a Masters tennis co-chair for U.S. delegations of those games, and he has a background as a former Division college tennis player. Let's see here. This is what it says. And then I go, why does he look and sound so much like Jeff Epstein? And he goes, it's a striking but coincidental physical resemblance.
I mean, that could all be planted information
Right.
too, right?
Well, and bottom line, Grok says, bottom line, doppelganger situation here. Wait a minute.
Who's the guy that owns X?
Oh, Elon?
Yeah, Elon. Yeah, Elon's like Elon Musk says he's an alien.
I was gonna, yes, like 4 times.
Yeah.
And nobody's
I was, or he said I was an alien. Now I'm a robot.
Yes.
He didn't say that I'm a robot, but I'm like, that makes sense. I was an alien. Now I'm just in this robot now because he's doing that trans thing in the brain thingy.
Well,
I don't know. Is that downloading your consciousness?
I don't know about being a robot, but listen, in 2018, he literally posts, I was an alien. In
Yeah.
2024, I keep telling people I'm an alien, but nobody believes me. And then in 2025, no matter how often I tell people that I'm a 5,000-year-old alien time traveler, they don't believe me.
Oh, right. The time traveler, right.
I kind of believe him.
Oh, well, they definitely have used a robot body double for Elon. Oh, no. Okay. So last 2 things on Palm Beach Pete before we go or whatever.
Okay.
They did a quick word sort of thing. So somebody says a word, and then you say the first thing comes to your head. I forget what that's called because I'm too retarded to think of anything right now. But so they did that, like word association. God, I'm retarded. So they did that, right? And so I think they said something goy to him.
Yeah.
Like the goyim, and he goes, all white country club. And I'm like, oh, you son of a, you SOB.
Right.
Right? So I'm like, okay, so there it is for everyone to see. And okay, and then the last thing, I'd be remiss to not say this. He's running for mayor.
Oh, Lord. Of course he is.
Okay, now this gets back to the DNA test.
State Board of Elections found out that Palm Beach Pete, that they're saying Jeffrey Epstein was doing a DNA test for the private company. They said, we're taking over. We're not allowing that. They don't have the right to do that. We suggest you drop out to take care of your problems.
Right.
What the hell is this?
Dear Mr. Blank, the Division of Elections has been made aware of credible information that raises serious concerns about your eligibility and suitability to continue as a candidate for mayor of Palm Beach in the 2028 election. Recent DNA analysis by Blank and related inquiries have produced results and have generated extraordinary public confusion regarding your candidate identity and background.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know.
So
I don't know what's going on.
The saga of Palm Beach Pete continues.
So go and check it out, Matan Evans channel on YouTube and Nick Gorbo show.
Something stinks in suburbia on this one for sure.
So anyway, that's my synopsis. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think, JoJo? Oh, Nick Gordo show. Sorry, Nick Gordo show.
Yes, I'll make sure to get these on video here. No, yeah, we're on the hunt here. I'm not sure which way we're looking at it, but I think you and I are on the same page, and I'm that's how I feel it's going down. I think.
Dang, I want to talk about mirrors.
Yeah, I think it's him, but
okay.
I think it's him, but I think he's being forced to do it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if you spend any time watching him talk, yeah.
I always look at the eyes. So I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be some side by sides that you could put up too that you'll find
Yeah.
for overlays. I'll look around, but you usually find that stuff better than I do. And well, I wanted to talk quickly about mirrors. I don't know if we have time, but what's your thoughts on mirrors?
Whew, I think mirrors were developed for a reason. I
Mirrors is a strange subject.
have you.
Like, yeah, good.
Well, have you seen like those videos where like people are like looking at themselves in the mirror and when they look away, their reflection is still looking at them?
Oh man, don't even.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that one keeps
yeah,
me out. So there's this whole thing. The other ones where people block the mirror
yes.
and they're like, how does the mirror still see on this side?
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? I've taken that for granted my entire life. And I'm like, that, huh? I feel really stupid. Like either I'm really stupid, like, duh, that, but I can't come up with an answer. Like, why does the mirror fucking see? I feel really dumb for not knowing that. Like, but I'm like, wait a second.
I
And okay, the other weird thing about mirrors is that what's a mirror made out of? It's made out of crushed sand, glass,
Mhm.
right? And then some sort of, I think it's dark material. I don't know what's on the other side of the mirror. But I mean, you're talking about quartz crystal,
Right.
and people are making like a whole thing about this, like how what's going on is that it's
Portals.
yeah. Oh well, right. I was gonna get into that too. Yeah, they are definitely portals, and they're scrying. They're like scrying devices, just like our phones and TVs and stuff.
Mhm.
Like where they can use it to see and watch us.
Yes. See, I think mirrors are always meant for bad.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
Which is weird because a lot of like indigenous people don't recognize themselves in mirrors and stuff. They don't want to look at mirrors and
Well,
um
and then we can take it to even a biblical level. You know, the people that are full of themselves, what do they love to do? They love to look at themselves. They love to see their reflection. They
Snow White, Snow White, look in the
yeah,
mirror.
they love to see
Mirror,
that.
mirror on the wall. Well, okay, just quickly, there was on the mirror subject with the quartz and all that. They were saying that what it's doing is it's mimicking what is happening in the electrospectrum of our. Okay, it's basically it's not reflecting; it's mimicking what we're doing, what we're putting into the this like light matrix that we live in. And if you eat a lot of psilocybin, my last like 10 or 12 trips, I can see the structure of the matrix. Like in the I'm looking at say something off in the distance, like 10 or 30 feet away, like the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But in the air, I can see the structure of the matrix. It's like light. It's like light pulsing, and in a grid on like 90-degree axes and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it happens almost 100% of the time. And I've asked Chad too. I was like, Chad, you seen that? He goes, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so we're seeing it. This is the veil. The veil's getting thinner, and we can see it. And so what they're claiming about these mirrors is that it's mimicking back to us what we were doing. That's how it's through some sort of process of the quartz that's in the sand of the glass.
Yeah. Yep.
Whether or not that's happening or not, I don't know. It was just, but I do know all these other subjects, and the Matrix is real. We are living. It's and I think that our voice and stuff like vibrations affect it. It's like string theory,
Yeah.
but not strings. It's some sort of ethereal structure that it's like a grid that we're walking through. We can walk through it, but we're constantly touching it, and like it's like a three-dimensional graph paper. Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see it all the time. I'm starting to see it without the psilocybin.
That's when you know you
You know,
really had a breakthrough.
I mean, I mean, it's there. So like when you touch stuff in the air or talk about things, it's just going out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that we really need to be conscious of that. Like, I don't know.
Well, what?
And they can well, there's this story in the Ashley Inc. stories where she talks about, and I believe this story 100% because it's a lady that owned like a bed and breakfast, and she just says, hey, a lot of people come and go. It's not a big deal. She rented out a room for money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this one lady calls and she goes, I have a strange request, because the lady of the house says, sometimes we get requests from guests, and I try to do whatever I can. She said, the guest was calling. Can I request that all the mirrors be covered over by at least dusk?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep them that way. Is that okay? She goes, well, it's a strange request, but sure, I'll do that. She goes around and does that. And strange stuff starts happening at the house, like people walking in the hallway.
Mm.
Right? I've experienced this before. This is like real, where you're just hiding behind a door. She's like, and people are freaked out. Like, it's just strange because they won't react. They won't get up out of bed and go and check.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a lady. So, I mean, and it's probably late at night. Somebody's walking down the hallway. Stuff's going on. And the guest comes back and goes, wait a second. Like, are all the mirrors covered? Like, one had slipped off the edge. So you'll have to go and listen to that story. It's wild. But anyway, it turned out that there was a mirror in the lady of the house's room. Obviously, she didn't cover that one because she didn't think that it would matter. But whatever it was that was following her, the guest knew. She goes, well, "There's a mirror in your room," and sure enough, there was, uncovered. And she goes, I'm being tracked. She goes, they found me or whatever.
Mm.
And then the lady of the house said that after the guest left, in a frantic state, I might add, that particular paranormal stuff was still going on, and the next two guests complained of it. And then it sort of subsided or whatever. But
That's crazy.
what do you make of that? That's got me really into this mirror thing.
I like I said, I think they were meant for bad, and I think they could possibly, for sure, be portals.
I 100% think that.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to face mirrors together. And my bathroom has two mirrors facing each other.
Yeah.
And I used to always trip on that when I was a kid, looking into mirrors, and it would just be like, like all the reflections.
Mm-hmm.
That prism of reflections. Well, anyway, okay. I think that's enough. We've certainly talked everybody's ear off, and hopefully we can get this uploaded.
Yes.
Joe, it's been wonderful as usual.
Oh, so much fun.
It's Wednesday, the 17th day of February, 2010. The time is 11:16 a.m. We're here at U.S. Legal Support, 444 West Railroad Avenue, West Palm Beach, Florida. Railroad Avenue, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yes, thanks again. Two P's in the podcast, Maddie and JoJo. Say goodbye, JoJo.
We love you to the moon.
Cue outro.